Spoon here, aka David, and I'm back with stories, The Path of Destinies. Hopefully the broadcast doesn't end this time. I think that since it ended, it's gonna be posted on my YouTube channel. I really wish that didn't happen, but okay, I'm playing this too. My little sister likes this game, so she wants to watch me play it, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let her watch. And remember, if I ask you questions, you don't have to be silent. You can answer to the questions. You don't be loud. Yeah. Okay, hopefully there's no air. Please. No air. Game's working. Okay. Yay. High five. I said high five. That has to be louder. High five. Louder. Okay. Alrighty. Use your right hand. Don't let. Okay, when I put my right hand up, you put yours up, okay? That's better. Sorry. I didn't think that would hurt. I hit as light as possible, Ari. If I had a face cam, you would love to see the expression on my little sister's face. I don't have a face cam though. Can I have it? Oh, okay, fine. Okay, it's taking a while to load. I'm trying to do something entertaining. Oh, here we go. So I'm pretty sure this is where we left off.
What terms could he offer Isengram III?
Okay, that is look confident.
Down, obviously, and accept the rebellion.
So, okay, I got that. Now I'm heading for this sword, hopefully. Or you get it, or okay, never mind. I have bad jokes. Okay, now I'm gonna be heading for the Winter Thorn because I want to open as many doors as possible.
Like he was sure he could blow up the Emperor's ship to hell. I mean, who believes a cautious bluff?
Bluff the Emperor. So we're gonna act like our Sky Ripper works, even though it really doesn't. I think it shoots a beam though. That I don't have the Void Sword yet. The Void Blade. I believe it's called.
Like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that.
Okay, now you notice I run faster. Yeah, it's always gonna come these ways. Okay. Oh, whoops, my bad. Got stuck on a block there. You guys wanna go? Oh, sorry guys, I have another distraction. Okay. Oh, that was a one. I just want to hit him down. Easy.
Let's do this again sometime.
We're gonna be back on that map later again. Although it's just glitch. That always happens. No, I don't want to go. Okay, that's okay. Easy loot box. Only 3. It's okay.
Everybody who wants to die, raise your weapon. All right.
Oh, that won't work. You dead? Oh, okay. Got another upgrade. That's gonna go towards speed again. Sorry guys, my sister's being really annoying. Yeah, my younger one is the less annoying one, just saying right now.
From the time of the lost god.
Yeah, I just noticed I don't have my HUD up. Let me put that on. I forgot. I should turn it off. I shouldn't have. Oh my gosh, I did not know I was that long. Sorry guys, that's my annoying sister. Credit to Ari for not letting her in her room. I'm sorry, I just can't, cause like she'll be that type of person that even though you tell her to not laugh or talk, she'll do it anyways. Really? You had to stun me. Okay guys, I need like a heal or something. I'm gonna die. Oh, I should break the boxes. That'd be a better idea. I cannot get hit by one of these or I die.
And then you would destroy the Sky Ripper in case some
I need health.
was tempted. You never knew about some of these other farces.
Yeah, one more water essence and then I can craft the water sword. Well, I also need 50 ores. There we go. Why is it going to slow motion? I kind of wish it didn't.
Reynardo felt a little better.
Yeah, no dip. And health super low. Here's another battle. I just know where the battles are after playing for so much. Yo, really? I should have blocked what trophy or what magic. Well, I get it because we're stopping all the warlords from using their magic. Or like we haven't been hit by the warlords magic once yet. Oh, my bad. Oh, the trout right there. Okay, let's head on. Here's my big sword. Here's a skinny blade.
Hey, I'm a firefox, thought Reynardo.
Oh yeah, nice jokes. Yeah, I told you guys he had jokes. Well, he didn't have jokes, but he tries to make jokes. And most of the time they're really bad. I'm pretty sure that was on purpose. I don't think they game. Oh yeah, this is where they introduce the shield, guys. Oh crap. How to get a shield? What? How to get a shield back? And why did I not hit him right there? Can he re-pick up a shield? I don't think he can. I didn't know he could at least. Oh, do we really have to do this all again? No. That's messed up. This is racist. Game's racist. What? Oh my god. Stop following me, let me grab your shield. Since when doesn't that pull a shield away? Oh yeah, I don't have the upgrade yet. Yeah. Finally, okay. I don't think I need anyone else to interact, okay.
He set up the Sky Ripper and let it warm up. Zenobia came out, flanked by a whole platoon of ravens. I know you, Reynardo. You won't actually use that, she said. I know what the scientist told you, that it would totally blow up your fleet. You're reckless, Reynardo. Bold, dashing, brave, devil-may-care, wild, impulsive, hasty, rash, sometimes even a little harebrained, a bit feckless even. You just don't think things through. Oh, get to your point, woman. But you're not crazy. How do you know I didn't go crazy? Demanded Reynardo, doing his very best to look crazy. Well, go ahead then. Press the trigger. Oh, damn her. She'd seen through him again. She never fell for his bluffs. This was the moment to do something brilliant. To come up with exactly the right thing to say, to make a heroic move. That's what heroes do. Oh, but he couldn't think of anything that wasn't obviously stupid. He was too shocked to move. Her ravens came and seized the Sky Ripper. He stared as they pushed it over the side into the abyss. Hey! Oh, I fought really hard to get that. It should never have come back. And he had to admit she was right. She had always been right. It was one of the frustrating things about her. Years later, as he rotted to his death in an Imperial prison cell, Reynardo was still trying to come up with something clever and heroic that he could have done in that last moment. But he never could. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there.
I don't remember
Had
this
all those years
ending.
fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
Also, I see, so these are all stories that have to deal with that rabbit. These are ones that have to deal with Zenobia, the Iblis Stone, and the Sky Ripper. Kind of here are. Okay,
He
continue.
made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Reynardo
So I guess I can take this. Basically, how it works is you don't lose your stuff. You don't lose your progress, or you sort of do. But you know you don't. That's supposed to happen. Dying is a normal thing in this
The Emperor
game.
had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis Stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Reynardo. On the other hand, his old friend
Screw
Lupino
Lupino.
needed rescuing. Lupino was no game changer, but could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
You know what? I found a temple. Alright, who needs to make friends, right? It says you can't make new old friends. Yeah.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis Stone. It sounded ominous. It sounded powerful. If the Emperor was searching for it, it must be dangerous. And so, Reynardo went ostrich hunting.
Okay.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that
Okay.
drank blood,
Chapter 1.
a jewel only a righteous
Again.
man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis stone? Long hidden in a buried temple? Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now? Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
I love that they have 2 chests here. Just lying around. Okay, so we can't upgrade this. Yeah. We need at least 50 ore.
The air here tasted bitter. The steps were too tall for a person. The entire place felt restless, like it had been vexed to nightmare under the dust, waiting for its hour to come around at last.
It's an awesome battle. You're going down, you're fighting. Oh, this is like a classic fighting scene. The fighting in that elevator scene. Or the fighting on this like railway thing scenes. Oh. Dang it, I tried doing that. Yeah, those guys like to attack a lot. I tried to kill this guy then. Oh yeah. Oh, kill him, kill him, kill him. Let's go.
Ravens were already here, cawing in frustration. They were still searching for a way in. Good. And he hadn't come too late.
Oh, health.
Every day he was getting better and better.
That sucks when we get a bunch of people. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I nailed them there in that battle.
Well, they really need
Says
to
as
redecorate
he has like 40 health left. Well, now it's 90, but you know. Boy, Dana's a lot healthier. We did not need that much. Yeah, see, that's why I need the water sword, like right here. Okay, all I need is like 19 more of those things, and bam, I can get that door. I feel like I can get to the store. Yeah, any sword works for the hero sword. And basically any sword is a hero sword.
Don't look down.
But there's specific swords for you know. Dang it. Oh, fire sword. There we go. Physical resistance. Okay, we found a gem. You know what this means? Go to here, go to gems. Select a gem. Physical resistance. There we go. So now I take 10% less damage from the enemies. Oh shoot.
When I build my castle,
Alright, make sure you lock the door.
all my gates are going to open with buttons, and all the levers.
I don't
will
want
drop
Bella
right
getting in.
here.
Okay. was close. Dang, why is the lever so close to the door? Like, they should make it harder to get past that door.
Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Okay.
He
13 more of those things. We don't have enough of those things. You can just hear me clicking the boost. I'm pressing the X button. Square is to attack, and then X is like a... Yeah. X is the dash button. This is a very cool game though, I like it. It's like, it's sort of unique, but you know, it carries that original aspect. Oh yeah, this is a puzzle. I like the puzzle.
This could be good for global warming.
You can actually grapple through these things. The Iblis Stone.
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. I can make you mighty. Who said that? It was the stone, eager, thirsty. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Reynardo wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Skyripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the Transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. What's the core?
Okay,
Said the stone anxiously.
The stone is creepy, by the way. So I don't really want to kill Zenobia. By the way, Reynardo likes Zenobia. And this will destroy the stone. It's kind of weird. So also exclamation mark. That means like you haven't chosen the story yet. So let's do one more chapter and then I'll end it there.
Bothered him. He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit clingy. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Skyripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power. He would go there. The moment he landed the Farfarer, Reynardo had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at sword food school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one, that she was the Emperor's daughter. No, kill Zenobia, whispered the stone, before it's too late. Once you try it, you're hooked. There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
You almost never saw wild gogglers together like this. The toads had to train them not to peck each other to death. So these had to be imperial.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. "You're weak," whispered the stone. "The core will kill you." "Are you afraid of it?" "No, don't be ridiculous," it chuckled. But it's unstable. It will poison you so much as carry it, and if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Reynardo did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards.
Reynardo really didn't want to become shawarma, or shish oak for that matter.
About. What was it again? As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical. "No, it's too much power. We will rip a hole in space and time." He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Reynardo came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. "I can't hear you," he sang out, and "Yoo-hoo!" It didn't answer. "Ha!" he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy.
Okay, so
But among the huge crystals, there was also an
I will
observatory.
end.
A wise
I will end
man
this here.
would probably ask the scientists exactly
If
what
you
he had
guys,
first.
well, I want to make a choice.
How wise was he? As the Farfarer sailed towards the Nexus, Reynardo wondered if the core had been created to silence the stone, or even to feed its hunger. Honestly, he didn't care. He felt terrific, and he appreciated the quiet inside his head.
Guys, this has been your boy, should have been here, aka David. See you guys next video. Like this one for more, and subscribe if you're new. Peace out.